Alright, so, we're ready to go. What's up, guys? Akiogo here. I was requested to say that.
First.
No.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, so if everyone's ready, let's get started on a fun-filled playthrough of Long Live the Queen.
Prepare to die.
We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted.
This is not what Mother would have wanted! She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me!
No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. Stiff upper lip. All of Nova depends on us. On you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you.
That means you guys, to be clear.
Yeah.
So don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up, guys.
Come, your maids are waiting.
Alright, so, this is Elodie.
We've played this shit before.
Yeah, there's no introduction for you guys, sorry. So this is our protagonist. She's very cute, but she can be opinionated and she can go a little crazy. To run through the menu, the skills are the things that are going to be tested. There's a lot of them. They fall... Yeah, okay, so there's 4 different categories here. There's social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Her mood affects, like, the bonuses to each one, which are the modifiers you see by them. Right now, you have a negative to royal demeanor, a double negative to conversation, but a positive to expression and to animal handle.
Why do we have a negative to athletics?
Because we're sad.
Because we're sad. Or actually, yeah, we're depressed.
You try to run when you're sad.
Yeah, so basically keep an eye on this tab here, and keep in mind that literally any of these can be tested with fatal consequences at any time.
Prepare to die.
Like, you think it won't matter, like, what your reflexes are, or, like, your skill with climbing, but that shit fucking matters. Anyway, moving on to your mood. These are the moods. There's 8 of them. You need to monitor them. The ones that are connected via the arrows exist in a bar, which is to say, if you become less depressed, it moves closer towards cheerful. Whichever one is the closest or has been changed most recently, if they're tied, will be the one that is dominant and affecting her statuses. Yeah. Then we go to her outfits. Right now, the only outfit you have unlocked is the boarding school uniform. However, as you put more training into each stat, you'll unlock more baller outfits. I promise you.
Baller.
Anyway, now we're going to your classes. You get a morning class and an evening class. You gotta pick from all of these, try to get them pretty good, depending on what kind of princess you want her to be. Now, each one goes up in a number of points out of 100, but only like 13 per week, depending on like her bonuses. So, yeah,
Now,
click on each one, and it tells you.
Do we want to run this ourselves, or do we want to...
I'd say we should get some crowdsourcing.
Alright, what do you guys want our skills to be for the day?
Poisons!
Weapons? Everyone wants weapons? Okay, keep in mind, each stat, if you hit a 50 in one stat category, like let's say I put 50 points into archery, then I can't add any more until I get my swords and pole arms to at least 25. So keep that in mind when you're deciding, okay?
Will this help our physical, athletic ability?
No, that's a different skill. That falls under athletics, like running, climbing, and swimming.
Sort of, we have
No, don't do it. We're depressed. We can't. We can swing swords.
Okay, so you want to do swords?
Yes, swords. Give the depressed girl sword.
All right, so how about our evening class? What do we want to do?
Medicine. Poison.
Medicine? Okay, herbs, battlefield, medicine, or poison?
Poison.
Everyone wants poison? We good on that? All right, so now our classes are picked, and we just gotta hit done and see the consequences. So, see, there's a little bit of like filler text here that tells you what she learned that week, but it can be important information, so keep it in mind, especially for like the history stuff and like the intrigue stuff.
We should probably narrate that as well.
Right.
Okay, I'll do that. Week 1, morning. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances.
+10.
plus 10. Afternoon. The first treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances. Plus 10.
Cutscene time.
What's all this noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins, and my aunt, and uncle.
Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fidelia.
Thank you.
You look well, niece.
Hi, Lottie.
Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long?
Yep, Mummy said we'd be here all month.
Maybe we'll have some time to talk
Plus 1 cheerful.
later.
So yeah, your mood can also be affected by cutscenes. Now on the weekends, we get to choose what we want to do. The stars indicate talking to different people. Like we could talk to our dad, we could talk to Lottie, or like the ones that have symbols, it'll have an effect on your mood and sometimes other effects.
What's this one right here?
That's visiting your mom's tomb. This one is exploring the castle. That one's attending like church services. This one's walking in the gardens. That one's playing with toys. That one's sneaking out of the castle. That one's visiting the dungeons. And this one's hanging out with our cousin Charlotte.
So, what
What
are
do
we
you
gonna
guys want to do?
Talk to the girl. Play with toys.
Wait, which?
Talk to the girl.
Okay. Toys? Who wants toys?
Okay, so who?
Who
You guys want
wants
toys?
Talk to girl.
Talk to your cousin?
Alright, so it looks like Toys wins.
Toys.
All
win.
right, looks like I'm playing with some toys, guys.
You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better.
Well, that's good.
Speedwagon!
All right, so let's check out her mood. Looks like she's afraid now. She's not depressed anymore, so that's good. And that means our mood is affected. We now have pretty much bonuses to agility and to faith, but penalties to royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, and military.
Use that
This game
fear.
is telling us that afraid people are more religious.
Embrace the fear.
Yeah,
And are better dancers.
yeah, actually. So, yeah, what are y'all thinking based on that? It looks like we also can put some points into conversation, like, you know, public speaking, court manners, and flattery.
Flattery!
I hear dance.
One gets us a helicopter.
All of them.
Technically speaking, falcons are about the closest you could get to helicopters. Of course there's falcons here.
Okay.
Anyway, so, what are you guys feeling for our morning class?
Dance.
What kind of dance?
There's just regular dance.
I know.
Pop and lock it.
Alright, how about... Alright, so how about our evening class? What are you guys thinking? Conversation? Okay, what are we thinking? Court speaking, or public speaking, court manners, or flattery?
Flattery. You are a 13-year-old girl.
Flattery. Looks
Y'all
like
want flattery?
We're
They're
gonna start with
actually-
flattery, it looks like.
Every skill in this game has a purpose.
Yeah, trust me when I say that everything has a purpose. You might just not know it yet.
All right.
Week 2, morning. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Plus 10.
15.
Afternoon. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Plus 10 to flattery.
Well read, Robert.
Robert, you're doing a good job.
Plus 10
What's
to
that
flattery.
commotion outside? Father! What's going on?
I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother.
She looks like a bitch.
You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead.
What?
I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life, if necessary, to protect our domain.
Your time has been traded, Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter.
That is for the crown princess to decide.
Dun, 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 dun.
Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Alright, guys, we're coming to our first main choice.
Choose your destiny.
What do we want to do about Juliana? She says she's a lumen.
right.
That sounds pretty good.
Alright, who wants choice A?
What the fuck's a lumen?
Alright, who wants choice 2?
Lumens are like the magical girls.
Raise your hands.
Okay, everyone who's for arresting that girl who wants to talk to us.
Alright, who wants choice 3?
Okay, so y'all want to let her stay?
Let her stay.
Babe.
I want to hear what she has to say. she stays.
+1 willful.
As you wish.
Alright, so now we have the option of talking to that young lady we just allowed to stay in our castle.
Now that you've finished being a nerd, what will you do for the weekend?
Yeah, so, you guys want to see her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to the club.
What is it that you wish to teach me?
First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal.
What crystal?
The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you.
Do you have a crystal?
Do
Of
I?
course.
Dun-dun. She holds out her hands, light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. It's underlying lesbianism. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing.
Oh.
It belongs to me. No one else can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Alright, so now she's still pretty freaked out by that. And going to our skills again to check those out.
She's
We're
scared.
still
About the
afraid.
same.
Yep, so what do y'all want to focus on now?
Look at that physical bonus.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Oh, by the way, if you work on stats consistently, your bonuses get a little bit higher for that time period. Though,
Reflexes. Yeah.
Reflexes.
Reflexes.
Okay, alright, and how about the other class?
Let's go with
Divination.
divination.
Okay,
Magic. Ooh.
Alright,
gotcha.
Stare into a teapot.
so reflexes and
Divination.
Divination.
Divinate.
Alright, let's go.
Week 3, morning. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. +10 to reflexes.
No, it's not.
15, dumbass.
Oh, shit. Well, I assume that's what...
No, that's...
Now, you read down here, fool.
So yeah, the text
Plus
by...
15.88 to reflexes.
Yeah, basically this just marks when you hit every, 10-point, barrier, it teaches you a new thing.
Okay.
Benchmark.
Week 3, afternoon. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. +15 to divination.
In other words, we can see the future.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Lottie, do you have a boyfriend?
Not really. I just like to play with the flowers.
This is fucking stupid. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. Dun, 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 dun. No, not at you. At your feet?
Princess, don't move. Guys, choices. Okay.
Yeah, be a basic.
Yeah. Fine, be sheeple.